from Olani, we crossed the Pacific to the... Somebody in the front just said, just check on YouTube. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hope you got my good side. From Olani, we crossed the Pacific to the single biggest project we have underway. That, of course, is Shanghai Disney Resort. Shanghai is one of the most significant opportunities we've seen since Walt first bought land in Florida. In April, we officially broke ground on Shanghai Disney Resort. Of course, this is our 6th resort destination around the world and our 3rd in Asia. Between our expansion going on in Hong Kong and Shanghai Disneyland, we're extraordinarily excited about our prospects in China. Our goal with Shanghai Disney Resort is to create an authentic Disney experience that is tailored specifically for the tastes and culture of China. The resort will be built in the Pudong region of Shanghai, just outside the city itself. So I've asked Imagineer Bob Weiss, who's the head creative executive on Shanghai Disney Resort, to join us here today to give you a special look at a project that I believe will become an important part of Disney's global legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, our lead creative executive on Shanghai Resort, Bob Weiss. Thanks for coming, Bob. Now, Bob and I were actually just in Shanghai last week. So I actually put together a little slideshow from that visit. You didn't know I could do that, did you? I did not know you could do that. Well, let's see if I can. So work is well underway to prep all of the land we need. And that's what we're really there to look at. We're literally building this park from the ground up. So there's a lot of infrastructure work that needs to be done before we can begin building. Shanghai Disney Resort, of course, is a joint venture with our partners, the Shanghai Shendi Group, and they're currently overseeing the site preparation. I have no idea what these two guys are doing. Anyway, once these two guys are done, they'll turn the site over.
They're working very hard, though.
And we'll begin vertical construction sometime next spring. So here's what the site looks like right now. And I don't think it takes much imagination to see just what a special place this is going to be. Okay, maybe it takes a little imagination, but this is why we have Bob Weiss and the Imagineers. So Bob, maybe you can fill in a few details of the Shanghai Resort.
Okay, I will try. Sure, Tom, you've seen the site, and you know, it's enormous. It's an incredible canvas, actually, to work on. We're really starting to define our vision for the property. And we've started at the center with an enormous new castle, and we are moving out from that, and the designs are making their way across the site for a whole new kind of Magic Kingdom. While most people see an empty tract of land or mud, we see a stunning resort, a wonderful new theme park, a huge lake, 2 resort hotels, and an extensive retail dining and entertainment complex.
Show up. Where you gave me the clicker?
Shanghai Disney Resort will be filled with classic Disney experiences, but created specifically and tailored to the people and the culture of China. We're well on our way into the blue sky phase of our development, and even a good deal of what you may see today will evolve and change over the next several months as we complete that process. This resort has actually been in development for almost 10 years, and we've done an incredible amount of preparation and research to get ready. We've met with many people in China, from students to writers to producers, to get feedback on the best way to deliver our Chinese stories to this audience. We've conducted lots of informal research with Chinese school groups who have visited Disneyland, and we've talked a lot to them about what attractions they really liked and why. And we've spent a lot of time traveling and exploring this incredible country, traveling throughout the country to incorporate as much authenticity into our designs as possible.
You see, I'm not the only one who's taken some great trips and called it work.
We're very conscientious. But really, to ensure that we're being culturally sensitive in this amazing country, and telling the stories that we tell, the experiences that we create, but we're also trying to build an Imagineering team that includes Chinese artists, architects, writers, engineers, to work closely with our teams here in Glendale and in our new office in Shanghai to really connect and make sure we connect well with the Chinese audience.
Maybe mention the example that we just talked about at our last update.
Well, one good example is dragons. Dragons are very prevalent in Chinese mythology, and we've learned that they have to be treated in very specific ways. So we actually considered having a dragon show scene down underneath the castle, or castle similar to the way we have in Disneyland Paris. However, because the dragon can actually represent the Chinese nation as a whole, we thought about putting a dragon in a dungeon, probably not a good idea.
So one of the things I'm most pleased about really is the incredible level of thought and detail that you and the whole team are putting in every single aspect of the park. But on that note, let's talk a little bit about the castle.
Well, all of our castles are incredible, but we think Shanghai Disneyland's castle is going to be a wonderful, immersive thing unlike any that we've ever built. But rather than show you drawings and paintings, I thought you might like to see a new piece of CGI that we've just completed. It's very rough, but it's a piece that will give you a little tour of what we plan for the castle.
It's obviously huge, and there's a lot going on there. Can you maybe give us a little bit more on that, take us through again?
We're thinking about it as an enchanted storybook castle. The first time we've done a castle representing all of the princesses rather than any one. It has a huge integrated performance stage right in the center of it for our entertainment spectaculars. It will be highly immersive. It's the first time we've put an extensive bippity-boppity boutique right in the ground floor of the castle. There'll be a place to meet the princesses. On the third floor, we have an entire immersive interactive attraction that takes you through all of our great stories. And it will host a huge, beautiful table service restaurant on the second floor. And that double helix central core that you saw in that illustration is filled with immersive features and special effects. And I'm actually kind of excited to announce at D23 something that we haven't told anyone yet, which is that this is the first castle which will actually have a ride going through it. There will be a beautiful ride that goes all through Fantasyland, and the finale of this ride is this scene in the base of the castle. It's going to be a gorgeous attraction, and you'll witness this transformation in this grotto where these bright fountains and music and waters will dance all around you in the magic experience of music and color.
It looks awesome. Thanks. This is one of those things that until you get into it, you realize the level of detail and the unbelievable number of details that the Imagineers go through to really create this magic is mind-boggling. So we've obviously got a lot of work ahead of us, but I really couldn't be more excited about where the path is taking us.